Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to another video. So here we are, GT Streamers Cup round 2. We're at, where are we at? Dragon Trail Garden Reverse. There is a rumor that it's going to be wet at some point, so we'll see how we go. I've only done practice in the rain on this track all week, so we've got qualifying. So we've got 10 minutes worth of qualifying. We're on the softs. All right, let's get out. Let's create ourselves a little bit of space. We've got some fast people in tonight. Just going to give myself a little bit of space because the guy in front is super quick. So in terms of practice, we've had, what have we had? We've had, I think the fastest was a 1:32 in terms of the top drivers. My fastest was a 1:33, but to be honest with you, that was a fluky lap. I don't quite know how I managed to do that. I did most of them are around the 1:34s, 1:35, so that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, we'll see how we go with qualifying. Oh, I forgot where I was then. Oh, hello. Well, we created ourselves some space. That's what we wanted to do, wasn't it? So, yeah. We'll see what happens. We've got 8 people in. Welsh Tony is hosting as always, which is great of him. And he is streaming on his YouTube channel. So if you... I was just trying something. I think I've taken someone out. Have I taken someone out? I do apologise if I have. Right, I'm going to concentrate for the next 8 minutes. Because I need to get this qualifying sorted. We need to get a banker lap in. We need to do a decent lap. So, here we go. That wasn't right. I should have done that in second. So much for concentrating. I did wonder why we were going so slow. Scruffy. We're gonna have to abandon this lap, I think. Right. Coming on the inside of you, Claire. Thank you. Right, let's get a good exit. We need to get a decent lap. Jeez, people are getting 1:31s first lap out. Wowzer. Right, so we've got a banker in. Oh, no. No. Come out just at the wrong time. Ah. He's on his out lap, that's fair. Well done. Thanks, Celtic. If we can get a 1:34, I'll be happy with that. So yeah, as I said, Welsh Tony is hosting. He's also streaming, so I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description down below. So go and give him some love. Go and subscribe, like, all that good stuff. The Fast Boys are taking that in fourth, that first part of that corner. Not a chance. This is ragged. Flustered. As we put ourselves under a little bit of pressure, having such a poor first lap. Right, 1:35. We've got time for another couple. Right, that's a better first corner. Right, let's go. So we've got the strategy part of the race again. So obviously we've got the rain coming. There is definitely rain due. So the normal rules are, as always, you must use all 3 tyre compounds unless it's a wet race. Then that rule goes out the window. Oh, 1:33. We'll take that. There we go. That's that we can relax a little bit now. We've got a 1:33 in. So that's put us 5th. That's good. Happy with that. Right, can we bang another one in? I learned by watching somebody else, one of the top guys, to drop to first round that corner. I've been hitting it in second and wondering why it was so slow. I think it was going to be a little bit slower, this one. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit slower. Yeah, didn't quite nail that. But again, that's what we've been consistently hitting, is that 134 mark. A 131. I mean, gee whiz. That's impressive. Look at the top 3. 131s. That is alien territory as far as I'm concerned. Ah, dear. Right. Is this potentially our last lap? I think it is, isn't it? Slower again. I think it was that that really tight hairpin that we broke far too early for. That's ragged out of there. Okay. We've got a couple of minutes. This is our last lap. This is going to be a tough old race. So I've done some mathing. And we're going to be doing about 30 odd laps. So between 30 and 35 laps, I think. Hey! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Richard. And we hit 133 again, even though we launched. Okay, so we're going to start 5th. That's all right. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Oh, we finished 4th, I think, last week. So yeah, we're going to be doing 30 odd laps, 35 laps. As I say, if it doesn't rain, which it is going to rain, we need to use all 3 tyre compounds. So I'm going to start on the softs, and then jump to the mediums. I don't know how much fuel this uses. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm absolutely shattered. I've just done Rachel's lobby races. I wasn't going to, but she jumped on, so I was like, oh, go on then. So I've just done a couple of hours of lobby racing. Video will be going up. Today's Thursday. Video will be going up Friday, but this will be going up Saturday, so you're going to point some information, really. Hopefully you've already watched it. That's better. So yeah, I've done a lot of talking today. So this may be a little bit quieter than usual, depending on how the race goes. If we're sat at the back, there's going to be a lot of chat. If we're competitive, then there won't be. Right, so decisions. What we're going to do, we're going to keep to the softs, aren't we? So let's just make sure we're on that. Yes, good. Okie dokie. So the ruling is it's a wet race if it goes above the first line on the dampness indicator, or the moist indicator, as I like to call it. So as soon as it starts getting moist, then we put the wet tyres on. And it's a wet race. It doesn't matter then. So there's 9 of us today. I think there was only 8 last week, so 9 of us this week, which is good. Okay, so we've got a minute before we all kick off. It's a grid start, as always. We'll see what happens. Okay. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, you may notice that little letter next to my name. We've been promoted to C lobby. Yes, we have. We did a few daily races this week. In fact, I think we did 3 daily races this week, and because we did all right, we got promoted to a C. So I'm now officially a C-rated driver. Well, on paper anyway. Reality's not quite the same, as we know. But there we go. Right. Should have had a shave as well. I do apologise for my appearance. It's not good. I just haven't had time today. It's been a busy, busy day. I've had a day off today. You wouldn't believe it. I've been so busy. Anyway. Right. So we got to watch fuel and we got to watch weather. Neither of which I know anything about. Right. Strap yourselves in then. So apparently Welsh Tony is on the wrong tyres. He didn't want to. He didn't want to start on the softs, but he is. So let's stay to go. Ah, what happened there? Ah. That hasn't started well. So I no idea what happened to Welsh Tony there, but it's caused everyone absolute chaos. Right, so it's because it starts early. We got plenty of time. It's all good, isn't it? Oh dear. It hasn't even started raining yet. I'd like to see the replay, see what happened with that. Well, that was absolutely ridiculous. Whew. Right, the fast boys are off and running. Gilby's gone for a Burton, gone gardening. Right, so we've got Claire up in front of us now. 4 seconds ahead, so next target. I think I'm better in the rain than I am in the dry at this. Right, let's have a butcher's look at this radar. So far, nothing. So where are we at with fuel? So 14 laps, okay. Right, we've got to be a little bit careful. We don't want to take Claire out. Right, need a decent run here. Come on. Okay, we're around. Right, now we've got to run away. So we've got to try and trace Tony down, but he's very good at this track. I know, we've got Beyond. Okay, it's Beyond's next. Then we've got Welsh Tony, and we'll be back where we were. Okay. Accelerated far too quickly. Got Gilby coming up quick. That's better. That's better. I do need to still brake though, Rich. Stop admiring what you've done. And brake for the next corner. Oh, Gilby's gone. So easy to do. Just plant that right foot too hard, or press that shoulder button too hard, depending on what you... I'm so slow through here. It's ridiculous. Right, we are closing in. So we should be on softs. We are closing in on Beyond. Okay. Sorry there's not much chat, guys, but as I said last week, this is for me a relatively serious race. As serious as this game gets, you know, let's not forget that it is still a game. But because this is the only time I race with very, very similar rated drivers, it means I am relatively competitive, but it does take all my concentration to hang with these guys. So we are pulling in Beyond, slowly, slowly. Right, one thing I haven't checked is the pit lane. Where it is, how you get into it. That was weird, but strangely cleaner. There we go, that's better. That's a much better lap. Whew. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos recently, I've got some news. Well, I've got lots of news, actually. The first bit of news is I've finally got round to installing the i9 processor in the PC. I did that Sunday. Today is Thursday. Bit worrying, bit scary, bit sweary. But we managed to get it in. We've done a Gilby. So we managed to get that in, which was cool. So that's now in the PC, running, and touch wood, everything seems to be working okay. Yeah, I know. I've gone back down to third. Oh, we've got a Lello. We've got a Lello. Who's come off? Who's come a cropper? Don't know. Was it Welsh? Must be. Yeah, it was. The thing is, like I do with Rachel, I've got Welsh Tony. I've got his stream running at the moment, but there's a delay in the stream by a few seconds. So he's now describing what's just happened. So it was him. He's had a bit of a mare. God, this is quick. There we go. That's better. We'll take that wider line. There's less chance of you being at an acute angle when you mash the accelerator. That sound like I knew what I was talking about then. Whoa! What happened there? I hope I didn't knock him off. So, Beyond, if I did hit you, I do apologise. I've got no damage, so I can only assume I didn't hit you. If I did, I do apologise most sincerely. I don't think I did, because I would have thought if I'd hit you, I would have spun at the same time. It wasn't the prettiest of passes, I have to say. Right, so we're back where we were on lap, well, we'll say lap 1, lap half. My wrists are really hurting. This car is heavy. So Tony's just over 4 seconds away. Still haven't. Oh, there's the pit lane. Okay, gotcha. Now we know. We're going to need to know that. That weather is still... They did spin a wheel. Right. And I was too embarrassed to ask the question. They spun this wheel, right? And it... For the weather. I guess it was a random weather generator, right? And it had all these R numbers on it, like 1... or block numbers, like... It landed on certain blocks. I haven't got a clue what that meant. I'm not gonna lie. Right, so now we've got a bit of a dilemma. These tyres are not going to last another 8 laps. Right, Tony is now discussing whether to come in early to change tyres. Now, the dilemma is, we know it's going to rain. The dilemma is, we don't know when it's going to rain. Well, I don't know when it's going to rain. So, do we be cheeky and come back out on softs to maintain our pace? Or do we chance it and go onto the mediums? I don't know. While we're thinking about it, we need to concentrate still. My screen's gone off again. It's gone into standby mode. I can't see anything. Right, it's back on. That was seamless, wasn't it? You wouldn't know I was doing something else. Revving out. So Tony is streaking ahead of us. We've had some terrible, terrible laps. I guess that's because the tyres are getting tired. Right, where's this weather? Nothing. Still nothing. So we've caught him a little bit. We've taken a couple of seconds off him. Not sure how we've done that. Did he have a mare? We're definitely catching him. Not sure how we're doing it. But we are slowly catching Welshie. Ah! Okay, so 20 minutes down, half hour to go. This is hard work. I'm not going to lie. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Right, no one has blinked yet. No one has come in. Surely the top... Ah, we forgot where we were, you moron! Oh, what a wally. I forgot completely where we were. Oh, you donut. What an absolute sausage. Only we could drive into a wall on our own. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, thankfully we had enough time to in hand. There's still no sign of rain. And still no one's blinked. Where are we at fuel-wise? So we've got 5 laps. So we can... I mean, we can only come in when we see others coming in, right? I'm still confused as to which tyres. Right, so Tony's coming in this lap to get the mediums on. Which is fair. So I think we'll do the same. We'll just follow what Tony does. Because he knows what he's doing. And we don't. He hasn't come in yet though, has he? Yes, he has. Right. We're coming in. Oh, that's a nice pit lane. Right. And we're going to fuel. Oh. He's talking about how much fuel to put in. We'll watch how much fuel he puts in. Okay, so he's gone up. He's filled right up to the brim and he's come on the mediums. Right, okay. We'll do the same. Let's go. So hopefully we get some rain. Okay, so hopefully we get some rain before we have to use the hard. So we've got 17 laps on these mediums. Right. Right, and the good news is, I haven't practiced one lap on these mediums. So we're going to learn together how they drive. It'll be the same as the softs, right? They're round, they're black, they're made of rubber. I was going to say plastic then. Okay, so we're about to get lapped. So we'll keep an eye on the old radar. I can't believe the top boys, they must have all been on mediums then. So we've got Celtic up in front of us at the minute. So I definitely can't take that flat out. So where we are on the radar. Okay, we've got someone behind. Right, there's the weather. Blue flags are coming out again. Okay. Okay, I can just about see them in the background now. Right, first gear. So it must be Electro that's coming up behind us. I don't know why I changed down to second there. How bad's the lap time on these mediums? Too bad. About a second or so. Okay, so Electro's coming for mediums. Right, okay, so he was on softs. Gee, and hung them out. Be interested to see if the others are on softs as well. But it's taken the pressure off us a little bit with a faster car breathing down our neck, which is good. Still no weather. Okay, so Celtic is coming in. They were on the mediums. So I wonder what he's going to come out on. I assume he's going to change to soft, or has he changed to the mediums? Oh, he's changed to softs. Okay, that makes sense. So there, that's not Welsh Tony, is it? Can't be Welsh Tony, he's 16 seconds ahead. Tony's talking about the weather. Saying it is set to rain, but if it doesn't, it'll be hilarious because everyone is expecting rain as put on the tyres they put on because they're expecting a wet race. Oh, Beyond ABUX used the hard tyres. Brave. So that's Claire up in front. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, darling. Well done. Thank you. Too hot. Right, so we're back to fifth. This is our target is fifth, really. I mean, we're never going to beat the top 3 in a million years. Whilst Tony's having the drive of his life. He, as I say, he was quick in practice. He'd done us in qualifying, so if we can finish 5th, I will be seriously happy with that. Seriously happy. That's definitely the best that we can realistically achieve, I think. You know, don't get me wrong, I'll take a higher place, but after the qualifying and seeing the times, 5th is a realistic target for us. If we don't stuff it up in the next 20 minutes, which, you know, the probability. I mentioned my wrist cert. So anyway, I was talking about my news, wasn't I? All those hours ago. So obviously I started the upgrade process by buying the upgraded processor. So I've got an i9 processor now, Gen 12, because that's what my current motherboard had or was compatible with. So I've upgraded that, and then the caveat is I know absolutely nothing about computers, okay? As I've said before, I am Apple through and through, okay? I use MacBooks, I've got a Mac Studio for my main computer, I only use a PC for streaming, recording, etc, etc. So I know nothing about them. So we've upgraded, obviously, the processors. I've said about 300 times now. I was speaking to my computer geeks at work, and the concern is that my power supply, apparently, which is 650. Oh, Gilby has really closed the gap. Apparently weather's coming in. I can't see it. It's not on my radar. So yeah, the geeks were saying that my power supply is okay for what I'm running. However, it's not a long-term solution. So I needed to upgrade my power supply. So on their advice, I upgraded, or I bought, should I say, I bought a 850 watt gold power supply. Please tell me Gilby's on soft tyres, which is why he's catching. Fair play, Gilby. Fair play. So, again, apparently this weather's coming, but I don't know where it's coming from, according to Tony. So anyway, oh, there it is. Cool, that came in quick. Now, what do we do? Here it comes. There it is. Okay, so here comes the rain. So we've now got a tiptoe our way round. See where that moisture. So as soon as that moisture radar hits that one mark, then it's a wet race, and we don't need to use the hards. Someone's coming for inters. I think it's a little bit early, not gonna lie. So we've got 14 minutes. We've got about... Here it comes again. Round 2. Okay, it's getting dumped on. I don't think we need to change yet. I don't think we need to change. No, we don't. Not yet. Right, we just need to drive normally now. We've been tentative for the last 2-3 laps. Gilby's flown in front. We've got Beyond catching us. Come on, let's concentrate. Right, one of the top boys is coming in. Be interested to see what he's changing to. They're coming in at the top. So they've put inters on. Right, that cloud's now disappearing. No, we're definitely not coming in. It's definitely not wet enough. Tony's having the same quandary. There is a big cloud on its way. These mediums are really hurting us in terms of our lap times. Bit wetter here. Right, coming in. Putting those inters on. Right, let's fuel to the end. We've got, I reckon we've got about 10 laps left, if that. So Need it to be a bit wetter. I need it to get above that line. Get above that line. Because if it doesn't, it's not a wet race. It's above it. It's a wet race. Result. And we came in absolutely bob on. Absolutely bob on. Right. So we're 7th. What's beyond on? So Gilby's come in. Has Electro not changed to Inters? Oh, there's your answer. Oh my. There is your answer. So Gilby's come out in front of us. There's Beyond Apex. There goes Beyond Apex. Now I practiced in this wetness and on the Inters. And it was okay. You only really need the wets when it gets up and above that 3rd line. So I'm hoping it's not gonna go above, but it is raining. I know what we haven't done. Need to do that. We could do with some wets now. Yeah, now we're in full wet mode. That's annoying. Right. We've got a massive gap behind us, so we don't have to be a hero. Yes, we want 5th, but I don't think that is now possible. Let's have a look at this weather. So this is the heaviest it's going to be. Hold your nerve, hold your nerve, hold your nerve. Right, there we go. So that's starting to ease off now. Oh, yeah, la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh my goodness. Welsh Tony's just said that someone was still on softs. Apex was still on softs. No wonder he spun in front of us. Right. Inters are good. Inters are now good. We're in Inter territory. My wrists are about to give up. Oh my goodness. Right, we're happy now. Right, good. We're on into territory. No more weather. Okay, so we are relatively comfortable now in 6th, barring any major disasters from Gilby. I think this is where we're going to stay, and that's fine. Yes, I wanted 5th. That would have been the best result. But you know what? I'll take 6th. So who's that up in front? Is that someone just coming out of the pits? Not sure what tyres Beyond's on. Right, getting a little bit more confident now. Oh, right, so last lap after this, maybe? We haven't been lapped. That's a good one. We haven't been lapped today, which is great. Even with the aliens up front. So anyway, my story, my news. So we've upgraded this PSU. I haven't installed it yet because there's loads of wires and it looks really complicated. So what I've now done, just to make things a little bit more complicated for myself, is I bought a new motherboard. So the motherboard that I've currently got is a micro AX, is it AX? So it's half the size as a normal one. And it's an older, is it B chipset, BR chipset, whatever it's called? I don't know. And so what I've done is I've ordered myself a new motherboard with a Z790 chipset, which is the better one, apparently. The only issue with that is my current motherboard takes DDR4 RAM, and the new motherboard takes DDR5. There's Claire again. Gilby's obviously had a bit of an issue. We've cut that time by half. So anyway, I've upgraded, so I've had to buy some new RAM, which cost me more than it should do, because the blooming AI apparently is why the cost of RAM's gone through the roof. Never liked AI. Don't use it. Don't like it. And we bought a new case. So the only thing that is... Oh, we've hit the wall. No, 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 no. Get round, get round, get round, get round. This is the last lap. Please be the end of the race. Please be the end of the race. Oh. Only we can spin on the last corner of the last lap after 50 minutes. Oh my, oh dear. So we were 1 lap behind. We did get lapped in the end. We must have got lapped while we're in the pits. So there we go. So I'll finish my story another time. If you watch one of my other videos, I explain what I've done in terms of the new computer, but I'm absolutely shattered. So that's me done. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give us a thumbs up if you can. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. And we've got Raiku's lobby back up and running on Saturday. I can't wait. So back with the guys with Reiku on Saturday. So that'll be the next video. So before then, look after yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.